Hi there everyone. So I just want to do a quick video here. I wanted to say, first of all, thank you. I have been overwhelmed within this last week or so with a couple of people who have come to me and told me that because of the things that I've went through and the fact that I keep on keeping on or just whatever, all the changes that I made in my life, I inspired them. And I think that it's always nice to hear when you know that you're like a role model to somebody else. Of course, I am just doing what I am doing because I've always had the mentality to never give up. But it's not easy, and I am a life coach as well. And I know that that's always satisfying to know that what you do for a living, your main job, like my ultimate, I do work another job, but like my ultimate career path is a life coach, and it's always rewarding. It's always been the most rewarding experience when everybody that you help out, whether it's in your own life coaching and all the clients I've helped out and seen all the changes you guys have made in your lives, like I'm blown away. I'm so honored to be a part of making major decisions in your life or just even my friends. It's always, it brings me great satisfaction. I know that there are people out there who really don't have the best intent for people. I don't understand why. Sometimes we struggle with envy. Sometimes we struggle with, well, why don't I have these things? And it's human nature. But when people purposely try to bring you down, don't want the best for you, those are people that you need to remove. And I had to make a decision like that last year in my life. I don't talk about it online, or many people don't know because it's just a really messed up situation. And I believe that I actually have to give thanks to this person because I was in my worst year of my life last year with the loss of my brother and the loss of my cat. And just in a down place, I had actually temporarily lost my job. And I was just really depressed, and I didn't really see the point of going on. And then I had a situation with an ex-roommate of mine who just did the most disgusting things and really didn't show compassion to me, and instead were coming from a self-centered place. And it was because of them that I finally realized that I had to get out of this cycle that I was allowing myself to stay stagnant in, which was okay at the time because I was grieving. And I actually want to give them thanks because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be doing so well today. And I know that they were always talking about how they always wanted to had helped somebody. So congratulations, you finally did. I'm living proof, but I'm pretty sure that wasn't their intent. But I would say just thank you guys, but don't give credit to me. I'm just doing what I do. If you want to give thanks to someone, give thanks to God, give thanks to the source, give thanks to the creator, because it is him that ends up blessing our lives. He uses people that come along on your path to help re-energize you, because most of our prayers come through other people. But it's always been just rewarding. And you know what? It makes me keep going on. I have never cared about really what other people think. It's just an Aquarius trait. I do care to an extent, but I don't really care because as I see it, as people already form their judgments anyways. Of course, there was a time where I was aware that back in the day, like on MySpace days, that I just let everything out. And I know a lot of people on social media, you guys, I'm sorry, my hair is really dirty, but I have to wait up for work anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I haven't washed it like in 2 days because I've been so busy. But the thing was, I wasn't ashamed to show all the parts of myself to most people. Now, I don't think it's always good, but it was what I was supposed to do, because I seriously have always had people throughout my whole life always come to me and go, man, I don't know how you do it. They come to me for advice. And for a long time, I was struggling. Like, why are you coming to me for advice when my life about maybe 10 plus years ago was not where I thought it would be? It wasn't until I went through my spiritual journey, it wasn't until I had lost a significant relationship that God led me to realize, and I was walking with God at this time back in 2015, that God made me realize that my purpose was to be a coach. My purpose was to help counsel people. I wanted to tell everybody that even though it's hard at times, it depends where you are at. Either you're in a great place or you're in a place where you're struggling or you're lost or you're grieving. We all go through this. And it's important to really take advantage, full advantage of wherever you're at in your life and use it to the best. When I was grieving, I simply just grieved. And I hated that period. I hated it because there were so many dreams that I had on the line, and I knew I wasn't allowed to use them at that time. I wasn't able to live my dreams because I had to be in a mourning period, and that was frustrating. And I had thought about taking my own life, which is not about, of course, because I was also just going through a lot. I'm like, I don't know how I can live without my brother and everything. And I'm so glad that, I think about just a year ago where I was at. I think about where I'm at today. I have, seriously, everything that I've ever wanted, God has finally answered in prayer. And if he hasn't, the last few things, which is 2 things, he's already working on manifesting. And it's amazing just how, if you just don't give up, no matter what cycle you are in your life, even if you're at a good cycle, do not give up. God is not done working through you yet. Everything happens for a reason, and I want you guys to know that I want you to be able to inspire people too. Don't be afraid. Don't mask yourself through social media and think that you always have to show off your best thing. There are a lot of people who are watching who may see that as, oh, this person never struggles, which of course we all do. Don't be afraid to show all the phases of you, because you want to know what? I think that's a powerful tool. I've had a lot of people tell me that my Instagram page is they go, wow, I didn't know that you can actually manifest through your Instagram page. Yeah, I've actually manifested relationships through social media, through MySpace, through Facebook. I'm hoping to do the same thing. Don't be afraid to use social media for more than what it is, okay? You never know who's watching it. Honestly, it would be nice change, because I'm sick of everybody always posting their picture perfect lives, which is fake. If you want to live your most best, authentic life, you got to be real. And do not be ashamed, because at the end of the day, maybe somebody has a perception of you, but you can change it for yourself. And you shouldn't even care anyways what those people think, because those people don't matter. They already were going to perceive you exactly as you are. I used to have people tell me all the time when I was growing up that I looked like a B word, okay, just because of my appearance. But when you come to realize and get to know me, you realize I'm totally not that. And so I just wanted to say thank you guys. I had people who've reached out to me and became sober because they see my journey and my sobriety, and that's amazing. I've had people where I'm able to have them reach out to me, and they are, letting out their pain from their loss, or any kind of loss in their life. I have people who are inspired to start their own businesses like I have, or travel the world more, or draw closer to God. And I gotta say thank you guys so much. It is you guys who inspire me to keep on going. But I just wanted to say that I've been overwhelmed the last few weeks with a lot of people just reaching out to me, and just wanted to say thank you, and know that God will take your greatest pain and make something beautiful come from it. And if you're at a place like that in your life right now, just trust that he's not done with you yet. But if you're on the other side and you've made it through like me, don't be afraid to talk about those experiences, because we are all in it together. You never know whose life you can touch. You never know whose life you can change. You'd be wasting what you went through if you don't be real with yourself, okay? Because honestly, it is the most rewarding, satisfying experience that you will ever get, is to know that you are helping other people. I mean, one day I hope to be a world changer. It doesn't have to be globally, but I've already done that, and that's amazing. I just want to say thank you guys so much. Don't ever stop believing in yourself. Don't ever quit, no matter where you are in your journey. All right, you guys, have a good day.